Freedom of expression and the right to gather for public protest are becoming distant memories in Hong Kong. But Beijing doesn't want the world to forget the names of the activists who defied its rule over the city and called for more local and democratic control in protests from 2014 to 2019.
The government will use all lawful means to apprehend criminals who pose a threat to national security and will do everything possible to hold them accountable, even pursuing their legal responsibilities for a lifetime. Regardless of how far they may flee, we will pursue these criminals for their entire lives.
They're being prosecuted under the 2020 National Security Law, which provides life sentences for speech Beijing deems seditious or calling for Hong Kong's independence from China. Hong Kong has applied the national security law before, but this is the first time it's been used for suspects living overseas.
So I didn't feel shocked for too long. Mostly I just thought, oh, okay, now I have to think of my physical safety more. I have to think of upgrading my security.
Authorities are offering a reward of 1 million Hong Kong dollars, or 127,600 US dollars. That's more than twice the amount offered for murder suspects on the run. American law enforcement agencies say Chinese authorities have used threats, intimidation, and even kidnapping to bring suspects living in the US back to China. The US condemned the latest charges, and Beijing hit back.
I would like to reiterate that the Hong Kong affairs are purely China's internal affairs and brook no meddling by any external forces.
China's political system has created dissidents and exiles for decades. Once they left, they took their voices with them. That's until the age of social media. That's why the text of the national security law applies to anyone, anywhere in the world, if China can enforce it. That means China's internal affairs are no longer internal, but global. By chasing these activists, Beijing may be making it harder for its diplomats to argue that its political and economic influence brings harmony and not hegemony. Wilson Dizard, TRT World.